basement behemoth here. Today we're talking about the sumo deadlift. Okay, we're talking about a 4-step easy setup that anyone can do. I want to try and make this as simple as possible for everybody. Okay, so first we're going to go with stance width. Okay, now everybody's going to be different. Some people have longer legs, some people have shorter legs. You're basically going to want to find a stance where your shins stay vertical. For me, that's about right in the ring on the bar there. Okay. Now, I don't want you to think about sitting the hips back. I want you to think about pushing the knees out. Okay, that's going to, again, help us maintain that upright torso. Okay. So as we push the knees out, we're going to let our hands fall where they naturally want to go. Okay, we don't need to go wider, we don't need to go in, just where they naturally fall. Okay. Now we're going to squeeze the bar as hard as we can. Our force transmission starts from our hands. It goes through the rest of our kinetic chain. Okay, so we're going to squeeze the bar as hard as we can, and we're going to imagine we got the Superman logo on our chest here. We're going to pull ourselves nice and tall, nice and proud. It's almost like I'm trying to pick up the bar. I purposely did this with only 75 pounds because before I even start with using my legs, I can already pick up the bar off the ground. Okay, so I'm going to get my big breath, brace real hard, tighten my upper back, and then what I want to imagine, I'm not using my back to lift the weight, I'm pushing the floor away, just like a leg press. Okay? And then I'm going to lock it out. Okay? With the glutes. Now, the biggest mistake I see is when people set up, okay? They get loose at the bottom, and what ends up happening is your butt comes back, and then at that point, you're just doing I wouldn't say a stiff-legged, but you're just using your spinal erectors at that point. Okay, so I'm going to go through the same steps again, just with a side profile, so you can see what it's like to maintain a neutral spine. Okay, so again, through the 5-part setup. Stance width, so that our shins are vertical. I'm not going to sit back, I'm going to push the knees out. My hands fall where they naturally fall. Okay, now I'm going to pull on the bar and show the world my Superman chest as I'm taking a big breath and bracing hard with my core. Now I'm going to think about pushing the floor away like I was doing a leg press and locking it out at the top. Okay? Now what I also want you to do when you start beginning to lift and do the deadlift is to just lower the weight slowly. Okay? Try not to make a sound. You're bracing the whole time. That's going to reinforce the movement pattern and reinforce the bar path. Okay? A lot of people when they first start out they bang their knees and stuff like that. Just lower it down slowly. Okay? And like I mentioned in my other video, some people may have mobility issues getting into a proper position or maintaining a neutral spine. What I mean by that is just my entire back is flat, I'm not rounded anywhere. So I would just, again, raise the plates up by using 45 plates or other blocks. As far as sets and reps goes, when people are starting out, I usually tell them to do 8 sets of 3. So we still get a lot of volume in, but it's not a lot of reps. After we start doing a lot of reps, we're more prone to form breakdown. So I like to keep it in the lower rep range while still getting a lot of volume in. Okay? Thanks very much. Hope this was helpful. Take care.